this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's UCLA with the lead, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
UCLA 7, Rutgers 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab on the move. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Looking for a receiver. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass not complete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Bruins line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught, completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Touchdown, Rutgers. Number 8 with the grab.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Bruins come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Now they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. And they've got him. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Scarlet Knights have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Take over first and 10.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, 1st down to the 22. 1st down here for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Scarlet Knights are looking to keep this drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Great connection there for 6 points.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, UCLA, 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cox. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
UCLA Cardinals will take over first and 10.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming him, not fooled at all.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Powering through. They'll tackle him at the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they've got the returner corralled. Takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the up.